So it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hernandez is offering a right smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was very necessary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Ah, welcome.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Neymar. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Can he get onto this? Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Messi. He could be in here. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Abiati claims it. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. Climbs up big. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Veron. Rudiger. Now it's Messi. He's Messi! Bernardo Silva. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on... Decent hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pass is just off target. And they've got rid. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. 60 minutes played. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Hernandez with the clearance. Nuno Mendes. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Musiala. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that was never going to make it. Nuno Mendes. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar.
Pretty robust defending.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that has not gone well.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hoisted in. And he's intervened well there. Maradona. And this is Maradona. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Musiala. Number 20,
Now, power or placement.
Silva. Coming on the field, number 11, Mbappe. Number 5, Guti. Substitution.
Terrific save by Abbiati.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Mendes is charging up on the overlap.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Veron calmly anticipates. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here. Paris Saint-Germain can try it again now. All hands on deck for this one. Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shapes to shoot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Drogba, he's got the shot away! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most.
Up he goes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mendes calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Has a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Griezmann. Batistuta! Messi. Veron. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the runner. Now it's Cavani. He's onside. Danger averted for now. Out of play for a throw. Gabriel. Some really good ball movement. Griezmann.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's found him in space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, easy pickings there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Ricky Puig. Oh, that's fabulous. A real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Veron clears it away. Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Goes forward. Cavani might just make this. And it's Cavani. Now it's Griezmann. He can run onto that. Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's their second corner of the game. Amrabat gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Nakata. Nakata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bernardo Silva. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ricky Puig. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Batistuta. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And a shot! Sticks it away! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bernardo Silva! And it's in! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Just eases him off the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Kimmich. And he's had it nicked away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game.
It's Neymar! Oh, that's another chance! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Big moment, massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Griezmann. Messi. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Gabriel, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure.
And it's been given away. Oh, this looks sharp. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neymar. Great hit! And yes, it's there!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
In with the challenge. Cavani. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. And Batistuta has fallen kindly here. He's scored. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Musiala. Pickford. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bernardo Silva. He's through here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a fabulous ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cavani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Nakata. And here's Cavani. Batistuta. Cleared without complication.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That's a pretty loose pass. Ricky Puig. Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. And he's heaved it away. He's making a real surge on the left. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. I think we're just about done here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Van Dijk is there and he can pick it up. Kimmich. He steps in and that's the end of that. And it's Van Dijk. Quality ball. Musiala looking to run onto it. Pass somewhat off target. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
Running deep and running free, like a river through your soul. Thought I'd never find my life, never justify my feelings. I've been searching for all time, for the dream that I believe in. I find a deeper love.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's let fly. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. Neymar. And he's onside. And that should get the job done. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mendes gets good distance on it. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Has another go! No, not the best of headers. Dixon. Ronaldo powering forward. Chance to finish. Oh, my word, that is quite something. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. There is the breakthrough.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now here's the delivery.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Musiala clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Serginho. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he got that all wrong. Messi. Dixon. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's there to belt it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ruben Diaz makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Neymar. Musiala aimed beyond the defence. Courtois punts it upfield. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And the finish! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. Conte. We've got 5 minutes till... It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
White. Mbappe. Serginho. He is through here. And it's Messi. Mbappe. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the ball is out of play. Messi. Now this could be a chance. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Chips it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mbappe. White. White hurtling down that right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger gets it away. That's really well cleared. And it's gone back to the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Musiala! Musiala! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, Musiala! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ruben Dias gathers from the goal kick. Neymar. Oh, this is a great position. Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. De Roberto puts a cross in. Tries to get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Back into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game...
Messi is on his own. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
That could spell trouble. Now their chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Maradona. A real chance if he can get through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well timed, excellent interception. That's played into space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. And that has been cut short.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies. Tries a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, played through for the wide man, and he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he get it through? And no, that was never going to make it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Roberto. Aim forwards. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cruyff. It's Belletti. Beckham. Now it's Cruyff. Pressure coming in from all directions. Now it's Cruyff. Messi! Decent enough try. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now that's well seen too. Beckham. And here's Cruyff. Maradona.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, such a clever touch. Abe. That has been slung wide. And he's intervened well there. And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's found a way past. In with a header! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, well played. It's Luis Garcia! Oh, a very decent attempt. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. Tries the cut back. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belletti.
Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Snyder.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Terrific header! He should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Ribéry.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oblak deals with it effortlessly. And he's there to retrieve it. Maradona. Driving forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The final 5 minutes. It's a lovely, delicate pass.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So now the difference is 3. Musiala! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Neymar with a definite fell there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
With a quick request for support.
Idiot, time to go, I'm an animal. If you're up, time to roll, it's a cattle call. A little up, little slow, we can have it all. We can have it all. We can have it all. I can feel your gaze, it's electric. I know why you came, come get it. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. Anything I want. Anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. I can be anything I want. Anything I want. Anything I want. We can shake it off. Make it loud, make it wild, maybe take it off. Maybe take it off. Maybe take it off.
It's forgotten. And you know, there's no faith in the fallen.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Singo kept his eye on it, and he's there.
The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to...
And a header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. And he's heaved it away. And it's Petit. He's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kimmich. Well read, nice interception. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Great ball, and he's in here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bergkamp. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he can clear it away. Nuno Mendes. And he's chosen to go back. Messi. There's no flag. And Bernardo Silva! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he cuts out the supply. Musiala. Looking for options for movement. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar. Keeper's ball. Neymar. He's got away. And it's Neymar. And it's Veron. Had a shot. Pedri. Clips it so gently. He's played him through. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. And here's Neymar. Ruben Dias clears it away. And they've got a throw. Petit. Plays a and a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kimmich. Messi looking to run onto it. And he's in on goal. Neymar! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now there's a fine ball. Messi heads it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Musiala. Oh, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neatly clipped into space. Messi. Kimmich. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bergkamp. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, he's found some space here. Keeper's ball. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Time and again they are repelled. Musiala!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bergkamp. And it's Bergkamp. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pedri. Bergkamp. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bernardo Silva! They've scored! And there is his 30th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Musiala looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. Oh, here's a chance! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Luis Garcia. It's Luis Garcia! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Oh, a delicate chip through. Always onto this.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Timber is there and he can get that clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Petit. Luis Garcia. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Musiala. Musiala. Oh, no joy this time. And that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Pass somewhat off target. Matheus Cunha. Musiala has it out wide and in space.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that has not gone well. Kimmich. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance.